And we've seen in the past how economic crisis can leave so many Americans in tough straits for years, sometimes for the rest of their lives. Economists call it the scarring effect, the lasting bad effects of economic hardship, including folks unemployed for a long time. Remember when we started this, a lot of people were equally as qualified, but they've been unemployed for 8, 10, 12 months. They wouldn't even be considered. Two people put in an application. The person may be more qualified, been employed out of work for longer. It's called the scarring effect. People not able to get back to work, period. Well, we changed that. And young people who faced a weak labor market, they're back. Losing a big part of your income late in life, that's a scar, though, that doesn't heal. Well, not this time. Long-term unemployment and youth unemployment dropped at a record pace. With today's actions, millions of workers will have the dignified retirement they earned and they deserve. And folks, let's be honest. I'd love to tell you everyone that here that this policy that honors hard work and ensures dignified retirement was universally supported regardless of political party. But this is an important point, and it really matters. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Not one single Republican. This is what I'm talking about. Not one single solitary Republican voted for the Butch-Lewis Act or this legislation. And folks, I can tell you, those of us I was in the Congress a long time, and the people are still in the Congress. There's ones who wanted to, but they're afraid to. Because the Trumpers would literally take them out. Not a joke. That's how bad it's gotten. We've got to change it. In fact, when this bill was moving through Congress, Republicans called these pensions, quote, rat holes. That was their phrase on the floor, Reverend. Rat holes. Who do they think they are? Who do they think you are, for God's sake? And my predecessor had a chance to act, but he didn't have a commitment to you or the courage to stand up to his own party to get things done, dismissing and ignoring the forgotten people he promised to help. Remember how he's going to help working class folks? But tax cut for the wealthiest Americans. They had no trouble passing that. They passed a $2 trillion tax cut, not a penny of which was paid for, increased the debt by $2 trillion. The vast majority of people making the top 1% of income, the biggest corporations and their biggest cheerleaders in that $2 trillion tax cut. And again, disproportionately benefited the wealthiest Americans. Protecting a system in which, for example, the 55 of the largest Fortune 500 companies in America pay zero in taxes, zero. They made $40 billion, didn't pay a single penny. The party that chose to make life more comfortable for the already comfortable disparage and oppose retirement security for working people.